Ya ra 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 ra, ya ra ra, ya ra 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 ra, ya ra 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 ra, ya ra ra, ya ra ra ra, ya ra 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 ra, ra ra ra. Ya ra עולה תוך אמונה עם סגולה בואי חלה בואי חלה
Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim leolam Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim leolam Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha
are grateful that you are all here for this rainy Shabbat. We're going to welcome in that spirit of Shabbat and just pray and relax and hopefully set good intentions for the next 25 hours ahead. You all know me. I'm Rabbi Albin, and I'm also very glad to be leading with Hannah Carpel-Pomerantz, our rabbinic intern here at Temple Emanuel, and Bill Schmidt, our amazing pianist. And you shall all sing along with us. We're a small group, so we need to hear your voices. That's going to bring the spirit in. We're going to begin on page 10 with Hine Ma Tov. Hine Ma Tov, u'manayim sheberachim gam yachad. Hine Ma Tov, u'manayim sheberachim gam yachad. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine Ma Tov, u'manayim sheberachim gam yachad. Hine Ma Tov, u'manayim sheberachim gam yachad. We're going to turn now to page 2 as we get ready to light our Shabbat candles, and I would like to invite to our bima Belinda and Jeffrey to light our candles, bring in that glistening glow of Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Our Torah portion this week is Chaye Sarah, and interestingly enough, although the portion is named after Sarah, we don't actually hear much about Chaye Sarah, the life of Sarah, in this Torah portion. She actually dies in the very beginning of it. But it invites us, because of this pronounced death in our Torah, it invites us, one of the first times in our history, to really think about the legacy and the place that we want to live, how we want to live, and how we want to leave that mark on the world after our time is gone. So in order to kind of get us thinking about where we are in our lives right now, where we have been in the week that has passed, and where we want to go in the week and life ahead of us, I'm going to set the intention by reading a poem about Sarah. It's called The First Mother by Rick Lupert. And then we're going to take just a moment of our Chazarat HaShavua to just sit, reflect, think about where we've been and where we're yet to go. So this is, again, First Mother. When the main character dies in the second sentence, you hope, at least, for a feature-length flashback showing how we got here. But this is not what we get. Instead, life goes on. A cave is purchased for her rest. The children marry. There is much begetting. I'd give you the details, but this homework is your obligation. At the risk of a major spoiler, I'll tell you this. Her husband doesn't make it. But we still say their names, Sarah, Abraham, thousands of years after their final rest, every week or every day, depending on how you were raised or what tradition you found. Our lives are the things we do, but our legacy is what happens after we're gone. We are the promises made to her. We are the stars in the sky. We carry her name in every breath. We are the life of Sarah. So we'll take just a moment of reflection.
Along with welcoming the person we hope to be in the week to come, we welcome our Sabbath bride as we turn to page 20 for Lecha Dodi.
The Shabbat bride into our space. Boi v'shalom ateret ba'ala gam besimcha uv'tzola toch emunei am segula boi chala lecha dodi likrat
remain standing and turn to page 28 for our call to worship. Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
We continue on page 34 for Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. You may all be seated.
We're on page 36 for Ve'ahavta.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha v'chol
nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta baham b'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech
U'shochbecha uvkumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha ve'hayu letotafot beinenecha Uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru vasitem et kol mitzvotai vitem kedoshim lelechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem Meretz Mitzrayim Lihiot Lachem Lelochim Ani Adonai Elohechem
Adonai
Elohechem Emet.
Our song of freedom is on page 40, Mi Chamocha.
No
was teaching our Intro to Judaism class, and I was teaching them about the holiday of Sukkot. And we were talking about the idea of the sukkah as a shelter. And so I was teaching them about this line in our Hashkivenu prayer of Aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha, that God puts over us a shelter of peace. And I was explaining to them that this prayer is what we have in our tradition as a lullaby. It's what allows us to feel safe going to sleep, to feel safe entering the darkness, to know that God's presence is around us and that we are protected. And so especially when it's getting dark at 4:30 in the afternoon and about half of our day is done in the dark, I think that this sense of protection and this sense of closeness to God can be really important when there's less literal light in the world as we enter winter season. So I hope that with that in mind, you can feel that sort of safety, feel that hug of however you find the divine, and that it holds you close and you hold it close as we sing Hashkivenu together on page 42.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechayim. Ufros aleinu Sukkot shlomecha lechayim u'shalom me'ata ve'ad olam. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom v'hamidenu shomreinu lechayim. Tonight, as we close the beginning part of our service and get ready to go into our Amidah, we're going to take just a moment to think about those in our lives, those in our community who could use some healing, that Misha Be'erach prayer for healing of the body or the mind or the soul. We're on page 253 if you want to sing along. We're going to start by singing together, and then in the middle I'll come around and you can share the name of who you might be thinking of who needs that healing. And then we'll close again by singing together. Before us, help us find the Eliezer Abraham, Pamela Abraham, Joan Abrams, Karen Altman, Bracha Liba Bat Reuven Chaim, Jill Kahn, Taylor Carter, Marge Churchick, Woody Clark, Rabbi Jerry Ram Cutler, Yaakov Ben Yitzchak, Gemma Del Duca, Eitan Chaim, Elisheva Chava Bat Zalman Haran Leah Miriam, Ella Tzipora Bat Naphtali Ephraim Vitzirel, Judy Fenton, Shir Gaon, Lisa Gilman Schanzer, John Gearhart, Danny Gold, Eric Innocenti, Renee Kumitz, Sherry Linder, Nahum Laser Ben Yaakov, Howard Rosen, Nathan Sable, Lee Silver, Lindy Sobel, Marvin Sobel, Mabube Suleimani, Rose Ugolnik, Helena Wachtel, Yehudit Bat Nachama Ben Mordechai, Howard Zellico, and Brian and Linda Zussman. We're going to get ready now to pray our Amidah. I'll invite everyone to stand, rise their bodies as we get ready for our prayer. We're on page 46. We'll start together. Adonai Sifatai Tiftach. God, open up my lips so that we may pray together. We'll start as a community, and then we'll continue with our own prayer silently. And whenever you are finished, you may be seated. Adonai Sefatai Tiftach Ufia Gitechelatecha Adonai Sefatai Tiftach Ufia Gitechelatecha. We're on page 60 with our prayer for peace. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. B'tov beinecha levarech et amcha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
Yesterday morning, I had the honor of being a guest speaker in an undergraduate seminar at USC. Dr. Karen Skenazy is the new head of the Lockheim School, the home to USC's Judaic Studies Department, and she's teaching a class this semester called Literature of Resistance. She invited me to come speak in her class after I told her that there was a 6-month period about 2 years ago where the only thing I could talk about was Octavia Butler's 1993 novel, Parable of the Sower. And it just so happened that this was the very text that she was teaching this week. And so when I sat down with her and her class yesterday, Dr. Skenazy asked me why I thought that the early reformers had Reform Judaism remain part of the Jewish religion, rather than founding an entirely new Enlightenment-based religion in the way that Lauren, the protagonist of Parable, founds a new religion. I told her it was because they believed, as I do, that we have much to learn from our tradition, even as we embrace modernity. The ethics and morality we define ourselves by can be and are, in many cases, rooted in our people's ancient stories. And this week's Parsha is no exception. As Rabbi Albin mentioned earlier, even though this week's Torah portion is named after Sarah, it's not really about her. Rebecca is the woman who truly takes center stage. After Sarah dies, Abraham reckons with his own mortality, wanting to ensure that Isaac will have companionship after his death, Abraham sends his servant Eliezer out to find a suitable wife for Isaac. Eliezer pleads, "O eternal one, God of my master Abraham, grant me good fortune this day and deal graciously with my master Abraham. Here I stand by the spring as the daughters of the townspeople come out to draw water. Let the maiden to whom I say, 'Please lower your jar that I may drink,' and who replies, 'Drink, and I will also water your camels,' let her be the one whom you have decreed for your servant Isaac. Thereby shall I know that you have dealt graciously with my master." Eliezer is afraid to disappoint Abraham, and fortunately, when Rebekah greets him at the well, she responds exactly how he had asked. She draws water not only for him, but also for his camels. And the Torah, a women's commentary, reminds us that given the amount of water that a camel drinks, this is no small task. On the surface, this story is one of God answering a request. Perhaps, as some prominent medieval commentators think, Rebekah was simply a vessel for God's will, an answer to Eliezer's request. However, I think that this story is more resonant and more compelling when we read Rebekah as being in possession of the free will that we assume ourselves to have. If she does indeed have free will, then she is an exemplar of some of the qualities that the stories of Genesis try repeatedly to teach us. Principally, she is genuinely welcoming. In addition to drawing water for a stranger and his camels, she opens her family's home to them for the night. When Eliezer asks for a place to stay, she replies, "There is plenty of straw and feed at home, and also room to spend the night." Radak, a medieval commentator from what is now the south of France, writes, "She answered his second question about a place to stay, volunteering more information than Eliezer had requested. She wanted to portray the generous nature of her family by mentioning that they would also provide straw and fodder. She volunteered all this before Eliezer had given her anything, until after she had answered his questions." So here, Rebekah's response to Eliezer, Abraham's servant, is in direct contrast with Sarah's view of strangers. In last week's portion, Vayera, Abraham is often lauded as an exemplary host. He rushes out of his tent to greet 3 strangers who happen upon his camp. After greeting them, he goes back inside to tell Sarah to prepare them a meal. However, Sarah never welcomes the strangers herself. She simply watches them from the shadows of the tent. Only 2 chapters later, Sarah enjoins Abraham to cast out Hagar and her son Ishmael into the wilderness. Though she knows that she and Abraham have more than enough wealth and resources to spare on strangers, she cannot bring herself to be generous to the woman and child who she sees as her and her child's competition. Thus, Sarah renders Rebekah's openness and willingness to share particularly notable. This moment in her story serves as a timely reminder for us that generosity is a most noble trait. Like Sarah, we may be drawn to judgment, to assume that folks asking for help don't really need it. Vayikra Rabbah, a midrash on the book of Leviticus, tells of a wealthy man who judges a person's request for charity based on their appearance. In response, God tells this wealthy man that he has no basis for his judgment, as he did not share anything of his with the person asking for help. Mazon, a Jewish response to hunger, is an organization that, inspired by Jewish values and ideals, works on developing strategic responses to hunger on the communal and national levels. In their commentary on this Parsha, Chaye Sarah, Mazon includes Rebecca's treatment of Eliezer as a model that reminds us that we have the ability to transform small, everyday actions into lasting and meaningful change. Here at Temple Emanuel, for example, members make lunches weekly for the Hollywood Food Coalition to distribute to those in need of sustenance here in our community. An act of generosity that I think would make Rebecca proud. As we approach Thanksgiving, a season of abundance for many, those who do not have an abundance rely on their community for support. In these days and weeks ahead, may we do our best to emulate Rebecca, to give as generously as we can, to ask for help when we need it, and to welcome the stranger in our midst with joy and gratitude. Ken Yehi Ratzon, may it be so.
We will begin to conclude our service now with Aleinu. We are on page 282. We do the top version of Aleinu here at Temple Emanuel. So please rise. Aleinu leshabeach la'adon hakol, la'tei gedula le'otzer breshit, shehu notei shamayim ve'yoser haaretz, uvmoshev yikaro b'shamayim mima'al, u'shchinatu zo begev he'meromim, hu Eloheinu einod, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. 287 ונאמר וחיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. You may all be seated. As we get ready to recite our Mourner's Kaddish, I'll turn to page 288, and I'll read the poem for us on the page. It's one of my favorites. When I die, give what's left of me away to children and old men that wait to die. And if you need to cry, cry for your brother walking the street beside you. And when you need me, put your arms around anyone and give them what you need to give me. I want to leave you something better than words or sounds. Look for me in the people I've known or loved, and if you cannot give me away, at least let me live in your eyes and not in your mind. You can love me best by letting hands touch hands and by letting go of children that need to be free. Love doesn't die, people do. So when all that's left of me is love, give me away. Before we recite our Kaddish, we'll have an opportunity, if you are here in a period of mourning, to recite the name of who you are remembering today. So first, I ask if you are in a period of Shiva, the first 7 days of mourning, you may rise and share the name of who you are remembering. Or if you're in a period of Shloshim, the first 30 days of mourning. 30 days. If you're in the first year of mourning, you may rise and share the name of who you are remembering. And finally, if you're here observing a yard site, you may rise and share the name of who you're remembering. Tonight in our Temple Emanuel community, we are observing the first 30 days of mourning for Dr. Haushing Tabibian, Shirley Kleiman, Polly Hammer, Sam Berkowitz, Ronnie Casorla, and Chuck Wilson. And we are observing the yard sites, the anniversary of the deaths of Trudy Bird, Barbara T.H. Brandon, Marshall Cole, Carol B. Hyman, Henry Kaplan, Barnett Lipson, Daniel David Rappaport, Marion Rothman, and Judith Steinman. And on our screen we have all of the yard site names for our community this week. And now we'll turn to page 294 and we'll rise as one community. There's so many who don't have anyone to say Kaddish for them, and we think of all those who have passed away in years past from disease and the too much violence in our world and war. And so we rise now and we say Kaddish together. Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rabba, be'alma divrach rute ve'amlich malchute, b'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, Bagala v'zman kariv imru amen. Yehi shmei rabba mevorach le'olam olamei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnatseh. V'yithadar v'yithaleh v'yithalal shmei dekodesha brichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbachata v'nehemata. Damiram be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mromav, huya asei shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru amen. Zikronam livracha, may all of their memories be for a blessing. Amen. You may all be seated. And we will, before we go into our closing song, first of all, I really want to thank Hannah and I really want to thank Bill. You probably know we were supposed to be on a community retreat tonight, but it got postponed because of the rain. So last minute, Hannah pivoted, I pivoted, Sarah Heiner's in the back there, but especially Bill. I texted him this morning, can you come and play piano, please, please? So we really appreciate all of you, and thank you for coming. A couple of announcements before we do our closing song. So Bim Bam Family Fun, we have it periodically. You can see the dates there on Saturday mornings here at Temple Emanuel, led by our ECC teacher, Robin Platt, and it's for babies ages 0 to 2, just a fun Shabbat morning, activities, music, like instruments, dancing. It's just a lot of fun, a good way to celebrate Shabbat with little kids. So if you have any of those in your life, send them to us on these dates. Next Friday night, we have our next Shabbat at Factors. It's always a fun time. You can do your Shabbat blessings and eat pastrami at the same time. So you can go to tebh.org/factors to RSVP, 6:15 p.m. But for our young families, we also have an earlier seating. And also, though, we will be saying Kaddish there if you need to say Kaddish next weekend or want to next Shabbat. But also, Hannah will be leading a simplest Shabbat service on Zoom. So there are many options next Shabbat to say Kaddish, either Friday night, 2 different options, or Saturday morning, of course, during our Shabbat morning at Emanuel service. YoPro Happy Hour. If you have any young professionals in your life, send them my way, and more importantly, send them to our YoPro Happy Hour next Thursday night. We are joining with Temple Akiba in Culver City. For those of you who don't know, my husband is a rabbi at Temple Akiba, so we decided to go in on this together. It is next Thursday, 6 p.m. For those who RSVP, we will send out the location next week. It'll be some brewery bar situation with games in the Culver City area. So it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, okay. As Hannah mentioned, so we have a lot going on with our mitzvah corps here at the synagogue. We are doing a Tikkun Olam in Action Food and Essentials drive for the Thanksgiving season. So I believe that's hygiene products and other goods for the community, hygiene and keep warm products. You can volunteer with the Hollywood Food Coalition to do Thanksgiving dinner on November 26th. I cannot read that. We do our Sunday lunch making drive every week. This community, whether it's here at the synagogue or those in the area who then drop the lunches off to Rabbi Aaron's house, that combined, we pack up to 200 lunches every single week from Temple Emmanuel. And the Hollywood Food Coalition relies on us and is so grateful for us. So you can come and volunteer your time most Sunday mornings. Not this Sunday morning because we do not have religious school, but most. Or like if you just are at the grocery store and you want to buy an extra loaf of bread or a can of peanut butter or whatever, and just bring it here to the temple next time you're here. Like, we'll take anything. We're so grateful. And more importantly, those who really need it and rely on us get to benefit. So we appreciate anything you can do. Sound Bath Havdalah, it's usually the first Saturday of the month, so the next one is coming up on December 6th at 6:30 p.m. It's always led by Rabbi Aaron and the fabulous Renee Noah Harris, who specializes in sound bath. It's a form of meditation using special sounds that align with the sound waves in our ears, is what I've been told, and I can attest to the fact that it is extremely relaxing. It is a very nice way to spend an hour on a Saturday night. And then it's early enough that you can have a nice dinner afterwards. So join us on December 6th. I think that's it. Yes, that is it. So again, Shabbat Shalom. Thank you all for joining. We are going to stand up. You can put your arms around the people around you if you feel comfortable. We'll sing a song for peace to close out. And then we will do Kiddush and Motzi in the back. Shalom, Bim Romav. Oh, say shalom, Bim Romav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Shabbat Shalom. We'll do Kiddush. We'll do Motzi.